Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be trying out Char on Bird as an auto team. Solely because I feel like the only way you can really test out a character now on Bird is to have it on auto, give them a team and see how well they perform. So, of course this team can only be used for floors 1 to 3 due to them not having the right card effects to do floor 4. But yeah, this team is basically a full support team. Lance is our secondary DPS. Sigurd's actually really good damage-wise, but he's also an insane support. Of course, we've got Nausean's insane support. Cleanse if HP gets low, which I doubt it will, but you never know. Lance, once again, good DPS, as well as providing defense-related stats to the team, which is quite handy. And of course, Char herself, who is the one we are showcasing. Also, because she is 6'6", she provides 41% basic stats to the team when her passive is maxed, which you can max out pretty quick. So her gear is attack crit. It is the attack crit gear that I've showcased all of these solo leveling characters with. If they've had attack crit gear, it has been this attack crit gear, just to sort of make sure it is as fair as possible whilst I'm testing them. Everyone else succeeds ranking HP defense. Links wise, I should probably change the Lost Veins gear, but yeah, HP defense, attack crit, and for the card set we're running, if everyone's the same race, we get a 15% attack related stat boost. And yeah, let's get on with it. Here we go. So I did switch up links a little bit. I gave Sigurd Roxy link, and I gave Lance Sorry link. The other way around. I gave the link some. You should actually we can tell here. Activate unique, holy relic. Okay, no wait, I can't see. Let's see. Okay, so Lance got Sariel, and Sigurd got Roxy. Sigurd's actually an insane DPS, by the way. Starting attack 50,000, and then we're going to put in auto. We'll see how it goes. So the reason why Sigurd's on the far right is solely so Lance can get a few stacks in. If not, it would just immediately play Lance's AoE turn 1, which isn't really the best. Bear in mind, Lance then wouldn't have any stacks, and then would do minimal damage. But yeah, this team should be quite good. We've got max char stacks now, which means everyone has a 41% basic stat boost, which is kind of crazy. This is beyond overkill at this point. Here we go. Yep, 3.1 million when the boss probably has about 300,000 health max. Kind of crazy. This team might be quite good as an auto team, especially for players who just want to auto farm it, don't really want to run the unknown team, they'd prefer to run this team. It might be quite a good team to run. It's wasting a little Lance AoE, which is completely fine. Also, we used a lot of Char skills. I think we get Char's ult here though. Really good damage cap as normal. There we go, Char's ult now. Also, those Sigurd skills, because they are pierce rate, are actually going to hit pretty hard. We'll see it here in a second, because we seem to pull 1 million of them for some ungodly reason. There you go, decent damage. It's not bad, bear in mind he's a support character. If he could land a crit, I gave him Roxy so he could maybe land a crit, there you go. If he landed one more crit, he would have killed, and we would have won cycles with playing only one Char skill and 3 Sigurd skills, which is kind of crazy. This team also has quite a nice chunk of bulk to it, and Sigurd is being targeted, which is slightly unfortunate, but it is sort of why I expected him to be targeted. But anyway, the cleanse off, and Sigurd gets the windscreen, which is, he deserves it. He's actually a really good support character. He's currently providing us with a 40% damage increase, as well as a 20% basic stat boost, which is kind of crazy, and of course every single little HP low you see on the bird itself is in addition, I believe, 15% attack-related stats for Sigurd, which is pretty useful. It's the reason why he can deal so much damage, which is kind of nice. And now on to floor 2. Here we go. Floor 2 should also be quite easy. Of course, phase 2 is always going to be one of those phases you think, will it kill it, will it not? Solely because it's on auto, and sometimes the game makes a few stupid decisions, but we shall see. And I think it'll be fine, personally, because his team has a lot of DPS. A lot of DPS. There you go, 200k, that's damage cap. So strong, Sigurd is really strong. Of course, he played the first skill without actually any effect on it, because it requires the little debuff that he applies. Here we go. Now the effect's applied. We do kill her, because this will do actually a nice chunk of damage. Not bad, 32%. Damage cap on this phase I believe is 50%. There you go, trick the res, and then Sigurd gets the kill. Nice damage cap as well. Third phase. What skills? It's going to go that, then the Char skill, then the other Char skill, and then that, yeah. Got Char's ult again for the final phase, which is nice. Sigurd hitting damage cap, which is kind of crazy. as well as Shard does as well, which is pretty standard. This team is pretty good. Sigurd sort of doubles up as a DPS, which is kind of nice. Okay, we might not be able to kill it here. Actually, no, we can. Mark it, then that. I think Lance will probably end up getting the windscreen here. Yeah, definitely will. Good damage from Nosians. Then Lance gets the kill. Seems pretty good. It's pretty quick. Very, very quick for an auto team. And now we are on to floor 3. Here we go on to the 4th and final floor of Bird. Of course, not floor 4, but floor 3. It should be quite good. I'm expecting to do a nice chunk of damage on this phase. This phase has, I believe, 100% damage reduction to level 1 skills, so this will be a true test of damage here. Not bad from Sigurd, honestly. Lance should get a nice chunk of death damage in there. Not too much, but... oh, we kill it. Fair enough. Honestly, fair enough. Cards-wise... okay, we should actually be able to hit this one as well. So... this phase, if we get it below 40%, it does get like a dissolve effect. It can give to your allies if you don't kill it. Like as you can see here, it'll appear. But because Char immediately nukes it, we don't actually get the effect. There we go. It's actually insanely quick, by the way. As an auto team. Okay. Lance's damage should be okay. I think that's damage cap. That is damage cap. Cool. Sigurd. Very good. Honestly, very good. He's got res, which is fine. I've got Lance's ult, got a stun skill, which is kind of useless. I'm not gonna lie. But it will deal some damage, I guess. There's 1 damage cap. I don't think that's damage cap, or maybe that is damage cap. 35% maybe. That kills, does the additional damage. Nosians also does a nice chunk of damage there as well. Bear in mind, that's his only attacking skill, and he only has 2 attacking multipliers on his entire kit, being his level 2 and his level 3 skill. So it tanks not too badly. I don't think I would switch it out for... he's got Roxy Link. I don't think I would switch it out for Red Tomiel. I feel like he doesn't really need it. Red Tomiel would be nice, but it's not needed. It really isn't needed. And there you go. Char kills. Once again, if you don't know where the damage cap is getting lower and lower, Sigurd keeps lowering its HP by 15%, its max HP by 15%, and that can stack up to 3 times, meaning that you can actually lower the bird's HP if you're struggling a little bit by 45%. I also believe it's HP related stats, so it means lifesteal, regenerate, so it won't be able to lifesteal if you get the passive where he full heals and gets like a 15% all stat boost. The HP related stat boost bit won't count. But generally, this is a really fast team. Once again, you're going to see that the damage is not going to be, Charles not going to have the highest damage, just once again, it's auto, it's very random. She can have the most damage 1 turn, but then completely flop and not play any skills the next 3 turns, and that heavily affects it. Also, Lance has death damage. If you're running for some replacements, for Nosians, it's really iffy who you want to replace him with. I wouldn't really be too sure. Just maybe like LR Barn or Chaos Arthur might actually be a good one as well. Then you can give her a time with Chaos Arthur, and you can sort of make Chaos Arthur your sort of designated tank. For Lance, the ultimate one is fine. Even the one Escanor, sorry, not the one. The ultimate one being the UR based one, and the ultimate one, the light based one. Also 2 quite good ones. Light based one, preferably without his relic, so he doesn't end up losing his own health. But of course, if you have the ultimate one, should be all good there. Death damage, really strong AoE skill, and yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.